Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial, a talk through of this look. I call this the Siren-esque look. It gives you very much all the right enhancements to all the right places, and I want to share that look with you guys so you can recreate it on your own. I will be posting or putting some pictures up of the inspiration pic so y'all can see like kind of where I got my inspiration from. This is not the exact look. I always like to preface with the fact that this is an inspiration, meaning I put my own spin on it. I'm also not a professional, so this is just the way that it worked for me. And you know, we're all different, so you might use different products, you might have different favorites, etc. That's okay. I always say the beauty about okay, mic is fine, mic is great. So yeah, the beauty about makeup is that you can do whatever you want and, you know, make it your own and it can still turn out good. And that's what I like about it, and that's why I became a part of the community, because it's just, it makes me happy to make videos like that and help people, you know, feel their best selves. And we all know that makeup is an aid in doing that, but that's not, I don't know why I'm getting preachy here, but I just want to say that what's always more important, more than looks, more than anything in the world, is what you have to offer the world and what's inside. So keep that in mind. But yeah, this was so much fun, and I feel I was in not a good mood before I filmed this video, so I'm happier now. And you know, that to me just makes all the difference, and I hope that I was able to make your day too with this look that we're creating together. And I believe there's much more to say. I have some other ideas in the dome that I want to get out to you guys, so just stay tuned with me. And thank you so much for, you know, your support. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Starting off, I'm going to be doing my brows. This is just the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch. This is literally the reason why my brows look better. They look bolder, they look thicker. I love this product, and you guys, if you have not tried it already, I urge you to at least give this a go if you're having issues with sparseness. It's okay. This product does it all for me. You know, let me go ahead and start doing my makeup. Back in the day, you know, when the dip brow was very, very popular, and I just remember, you know, I pretty much just remember everyone had the dip brow. It was all about the pomade, and I too had that pomade. I remember, it's so funny, I remember like being in high school. I don't even think that I had a job at the time, and like begging my mom, like, please, I need this Anastasia dip brow. Anyways, long story short, I ended up getting a job just so I could start doing my makeup. I know, very dedicated, very, very dedicated. Okay, so we're back. So I did do my brows. However, when it comes to doing my brows, I usually tend to go back after the look is done and just kind of fill in any areas that need more definition. But this is where we're at with the brows right now. So next, I'm gonna go in with my primer. This look doesn't tend to really focus on eyeshadow, so I mean, as far as like for anything eyeshadow wise, this look doesn't really emphasize on that. 35R, which are both like bronzy palettes, so this is what I'm gonna be using. That's kind of what they look like. So I do have eyeshadow primer. And here's the jig with the eyeshadow primer. So it is too light for my shade, so I understand that. I did explain that this primer I use because it is very, very rich. And although it is like 2 shades too light, you kind of want that when you're working with lighter colors, or you just want a more striking appearance. So yes, we're going to be using this. Again, it's the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. You only need just a little itsy weensy bit. So I forget the story of how I came across this primer because I actually didn't buy it. I believe I found it in my mom's room for some reason, and she clearly wasn't using it. Mom, I don't think if you're watching that you were using that. Sorry, but so I rehomed it with me, and then I figured out after I took it that it was too light, but I used it, and then I figured it would actually serve a purpose after all. So this is what it is looking like, you guys. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. We brush for literally almost everything, and yeah, it's really good just for basic looks, and it does wonderfully. So I'm gonna be taking, let me try to look at what she's got going on. I'll be right back. Refer back to reference picture, and her brows are very straight. So I could have done the super straight look, but I didn't, and it would have gave you a more angular look, but I didn't for this look. So just keep that in mind if you're wanting to recreate this. Her brows are very angular and thick, and I decided to go for like a very thin, very tapered, or less tapered look. But I'm gonna be taking this dark chocolate, rich chocolate color at the bottom here. Or should I take that one, you guys? We're gonna take this one right here. It's a nice chocolatey color. And you're gonna wanna take that and put it in your crease. My crease. And I'm trying to pat more than blend. If you notice, I'm blending a little bit, but I'm mostly patting it in, and that's because with matte makeup, that's just something to be, mindful about, is that once you start blending, it could get patchy. So I do a little mixture. For me, what works is doing a little mixture of both the a little tiny bit of blending, not a lot, and then patting it in. So you see me doing here. I'm just trying to get the crease at this point, so you don't need to focus on covering your entire lid. You don't need to focus on that just yet, but it looks like she has a little bit of shimmer in her lid space, so I'm gonna try to reserve that for the shimmer. This is super easy. The look that I'm doing, like literally anyone can do it, so I don't doubt that you'll be able to recreate something like this if you should ever so desire to do that. I have no doubt that you'll be able to recreate this little look. So this is what it's looking like. Again, just here, there's a little bit of lid space. You can see the white where I had the white primer. That's going to set us up for the shimmer here. So pretty simple. And I do think it would be important to note that with the Siren look, to me, it just kind of seems like it's an effortless look, but it enhances the features that are seductive on most women, and I like that about the Siren look. So that is what I'm striving to do here with this look, and I'm just going back in real quick, just patting over everything to make it nice and smooth and seamless. That color she's got on the lid space. Hold on, and I'm gonna be taking, for more controlled usage, I like to take the denser brush when I go in with the lid. It works for me. I'm not a professional, you guys. but that's just what I'm gonna be doing. And then this color, it looks like this little bronzy color right here in the lid space. That little bronzy color right there, and just kind of dragging it, starting more heavier on the closer to the inner corner, and then dragging it. So as you can see, I'm placing that bronzy color here, right here, and dragging it outward. I'm not putting it all over, I'm literally like lightly dragging it outward and concentrating the majority of the shimmer here and just kind of dragging it outward, almost like a liner. Very nice, very nice. And then I'm gonna bring it just up just a tad, not too much, just a tad. Very subtle, I will say. This looks very subtle. And then I'm gonna take and do the same thing on the other side. Sorry if I keep scratching my nose. I don't know if I'm allergic to makeup. Like, I know when I do certain looks, I tend to get an itchy nose. So it really doesn't even depend on the look I'm doing. Sometimes the makeup really just bothers me for some weird reason, and I've been wearing makeup for years, so it's like it's really weird to like fathom that's even true for me, because as you can see, your girl is still out here making videos for you guys despite the alleged makeup allergy on my nose. I could care less. It's nothing that a little allergy medication, little Benadryl couldn't fix. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I did notice that she does have a light, very light, like flick of the light eyeliner, so I'm gonna be doing that as well. I'm gonna come a little closer, try to come a little closer so you guys can see how light it is. Like, I barely even did anything there, and there's a reason for that. So this is what it kind of turned out like. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't want to go back in too much because I knew that if I did, we'd be here all day. We're gonna move on and do the lashes next. I do, like I said, have some very dramatic, very big lashes. I'm not sure where to use them. I'm gonna kind of test the waters and see, like, kind of place them over my eye to see how that would look. If it throws the look off too much, we'll just proceed with natural lashes for this look, but I'll go get those and then I'll be right back. Kind of place them here. I'm gonna wear them. I don't know if that like covers up the wing or not. I'm not completely sure, because last time I put it on like a liner, it took off all of my like eyeshadows, so I don't think I'll be doing that method. I do think this is a nice method if you're like not wearing anything else, but quite honestly, I'm probably just gonna go back to the regular glue because I love this. Like, I do love that it's so easy for beginners, literal beginners though, but it doesn't trump the OG liner or glue in my opinion, because if you're wearing like any type of shadow, it will get rubbed off by the glue, and then God forbid you put this on your black liner and it rubs that off too. So to avoid that, I think I'm just gonna be buying the regular lash glue. Sorry, IND, I love this product, I really do, but I wish there was a way to that it wouldn't like transfer onto the makeup you already have on. But other than that, go buy it if you're in need of a quick liner or glue for your lashes on mascara, on my natural lashes. So my natural lashes are impeding the process. Great. Okay, I'm gonna have to do these and then I'll come back to you. After some finagling later, this is what they're looking like. Again, I told you guys they were dramatic, so don't be alarmed, but we have to carry on with the looks. So I'm gonna go wash my hands because they're really dirty, and then we're gonna carry on as we were. Carry on. The show must go on. I'll be back. So the sun's going down. It might look a little bit darker, but the show must go on. Okay. So next, we're gonna move on to the face. I am just gonna do what I always do. I like to start off with my. I'm gonna do. Looks like she definitely has on foundation in this look. So I'm gonna be doing the same. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Oh my goodness! I just had a revolution. Oh my gosh! You know who I have the eye brightening concealer that I told you guys about in the last video? This is like those products kind of play well with each other. Wow, I just realized that. Okay. So I'm just gonna be using a little bit because this is very expensive, like very, very expensive. Putting it on the back of my hand and starting with my neck because for some reason I have spots there. I don't know where they came from. And just pressing the foundation into my skin. You know what I love about this foundation? It is nearly a perfect match for me. Nearly. And I love that for me. I do. But yeah, I'm just pressing into the skin. And this brush is just like a fan dense edge brush from Eco Tools that I got from Walmart like a year ago, I think. Pretty sure it was like a year ago. But yeah. So I'm just pressing that into the skin like so. And the reason why I'm doing the pressing motion is to give a heavier look, but it's really hard to go heavy with this foundation because it literally is so light it doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundation unless you're like putting on a lot. That's how much I love this foundation, and I'm happy that I decided to like on a whim buy it because up until that point I had been using just concealer. But yet please go buy the eye brightener from NARS. Yes, it's a pretty penny, but it's so worth it. I mean, it saves me a step with my makeup. Like, yes, I could still color correct, and yes, it would probably give me the same result, but this does it. It's like an all-in-one, and I kid you not, the more this product sits on the face, it like the chemicals and the products that the ingredients in here play nicely with the face. So it's like it's not working against my skin, where some concealers, when they sit on your skin all day, you know, at some point it starts to work against the skin and can create like a very like pore filled look. This doesn't do that for me. I mean, I can wear this all day, and then like when it gets older, it looks more like skin, and people don't even think you're wearing makeup because it's like I get so many compliments with this concealer. That's all I'm gonna say, because it doesn't even look like you're wearing any makeup. This plays with the skin almost like it turns into skin when you're wearing it. Like, wow. Now don't be fooled. The camera has it looking like it's completely blended. It's not. So I'm just going back in real life and just blending all that inward. Tap to make sure that it is fully blended out. So your girl doesn't have a sponge. I have to improvise. I'm gonna be taking this rice complex and just patting it under so as to act as like a little base, and just patting it. Well, since I do have dry skin, I guess it's not that much of a loss that I don't have that powder puff sponge, because my dry skin doesn't even really need all that. So it's like, really? Did we really lose? I don't think so. And I'm just going in and kind of just patting all that in, blending it in, making it look a little more natural. Notice how like seamless that looks now that I did that pressed powder there, but we're not done. We are not done. Next, whew. Next I am going to get my all-time favorite translucent Laura Mercier powder in the shade Medium Deep. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. I mean, like, dang, it's my world. You're just living in it. Kidding. There, as you can see, like I said, I'm not gonna be blending it, just leaving it there and then brushing it out when I'm done with the rest of the look. And then I'm gonna take again and set it right there. I want it to sit there. I don't want to further blend, because if you do, then it's gone and you can't see it. So you'll just notice me kind of like lightly patting it in. So, oh look, I have a chin. I don't really have a strong chin. I've come to realize that over the years, and that's okay. It's a little soft, it's a little round. I've come to appreciate it. Now, I noticed she does have highlight and definitely bronzer, which I'm not gonna do bronzer for this look. I could, I'm not. And then some, she has the newer style blush that everyone's doing, which I haven't tried that yet. And quite honestly, I don't have a liquid blush, so I can't do it, but I'm gonna practice. So I have the Minnie Mouse palette, blush palette that I got. It's just two-toned from Target, like back in the winter, and putting that kind of where she has it. So I'm gonna try that. Hopefully it turns out good, because I know that the way that everyone else is doing it, they're doing like the liquid underneath the makeup. But let's see. Let us see here. It's not really showing up on camera. Wait. Ooh, it still looks kind of good though. I like. It still looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I'm gonna start doing that. Wow, it really brings the face up. It looks like a filter or something. Cute. Okay, I don't know if you can really see it on camera, which is crazy, because in person it looks absolutely stunning. Okay, and I'm also going to, she doesn't do this, but I do it for the sake of it looks really nice when I do it. Putting a little bit on my nose, which is very not very like bashful, not very Siren, but whatever. This is my own spin on the look. So this is what it's looking like so far, and then I'm going to bring out this. It's not old, but it kind of looks new for all the years that I've had it. The Milani Baked Highlighter in Rosé Italiana. I love this highlighter. Oh my goodness. It's everything to me, and I use it for everything. So I noticed she did just the basic, highlight the higher points of your face. For me, I always do this anyway, so it's really like common for me. Just the nose bridge, and then I don't think she did Cupid's bow, but I think I see a little bit here. I'll blend it out. Fit out a little bit. Okay, lips. Now, when it comes to lining my lips, I overline my top lips near the Cupid's bow. I always do it. It's just something that I can't help doing. I just naturally do it, and it looks pretty good. But the key is, don't be overlining too much. You have to be subtle with your deception, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I've done that. Let's go put on the lips. I'll be right back. Put on the lipstick, not the lips. Put on the lipstick. So the closest thing I have, I noticed the lips like two-toned, but I have a MAC Sweet Cinnamon that I could probably use on the bottom, and then NYX Slip Tease full color. I bought this like oh my gosh, like 2-3 years ago. I have Spice Spell and Dexter. I think Spice Spell is deeper. Hold on, let me see. I think, or Dexter's probably deeper. Yeah, I think Spice Spell is what we're gonna need to go in. I'm in there, and then block some of it off, kind of like people do with lip masks, and it works out for me perfectly. So this is the final look. Lastly, I'm just gonna be going in with some more powder. Hold on. But this is what it's looking like, you guys. Not too bad for the look. I really like it. Again, this is my own spin on it, so it's not exactly what she did, but I do like the final result. I think that it turned out pretty good. So yeah, so here's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna put on some more powder. Just like if you're taking any pictures, I recommend the Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock. And this is just like have translucent powder. It gives that like filter effect. Now I usually use the NYX, but I forget why I ended up having to get this one, and it's very old, so I've had it for a while. But you just take and sweep this inside near the nose. This is what I like to do. Sweep near the nose and just kind of pack. Don't be afraid to pack it on, especially if you're taking pictures. Don't be afraid to like pack this in because it's gonna be your best friend. So yeah. Oop. And once you sweep it, it's gonna lock it in. So just be mindful that like once you do that, I don't know where I put my mirror. I'll just use this one. Once you do that, it's going to lock it all in. So yeah, I'm just looking at my other mirror here because I forgot the mini one in my bathroom. So that's what I'm doing right here. But this is the way it turned out, and I really like it a lot. It's been so nice just sitting and chatting with you guys, and you know, like just doing what it do. I keep fixing my bun, and I don't understand why. Like I don't understand why. I can't leave it alone. Ugh. Well, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. If you like the video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and like just let me know what you want to see from me up and coming. I'll be around. You can message me on Instagram, reach out on TikTok. I'll be on there. And yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. I really hope that you're having a good day, and take care of yourself. Bye.